Hello, my name is Wei Chen, and we are the team introducing the Serendipities on Wheels project, an innovative program created to assist senior citizens who live in distant locations. Our presentation will last less than 12 minutes and is broken up into two sections. In part one, I will first introduce the details of the service in Serendipities on Wheels and the problem solved by the service. Second, Zhe Weichen will demonstrate the impact of the service and details of its potential market. In the part two, Jing Chen, Zhe Bofeng, and Zhou Wang will answer the question individually related to the service we provided, the target market, and business model. So the purpose of Serendipities on Wheels project is to enhance the lifestyles in social interactions and mental health of senior citizens in Australia, especially those who live in isolated locations. Many elderly individuals in Australia lack socializing simply because they live in distant places or have mobility problems. To deliver the customized social and cultural service based on the individual budget, the Serendipities on Wheels will employ the eco-friendly electric buses as the mobile fleets, along with the communication channels like cell phones and posters to reach out to the senior citizens who require assistance. This project will charge each participant based on the scale of the activity and budget and provide a medical and safety service. This activity provides the social interactions and health service to senior citizens who live in distance and successfully relieves the psychological isolations the senior citizens experience due to their living conditions and limit access to the medical resources. In addition, the Serendipities on Wheels succeed in breaking the traditional nursing industry's limitation since it was impossible to provide the customized service based on the cultural background and budget of each participant. So next, Zhe Weichen will demonstrate the impact of the service and its potential market.
Thank you, Weichen. Now, let me take you deeper into the impact of serendipity on Wales and the market we aim to transform. Imagine a lonely senior living in rural Australia. Limited transport, no community nearby, and barely any emotional support. This is not rare. In fact, over 1.4 million elder people live in Australia, and by 2050, people aged over 80 will be double. That's a huge and growing market, but it's underserved, especially in remote areas. This is where Serendipity on Wheels changes everything. It's not just a bus, it's a mobile cultural and wellness center that delivers joy, connection, and care to the doorstep of isolated seniors. A Chinese calligraphy class 1 week, British storytelling the next, all culturally tailored and fully mobile. Here is our value proposition in one sentence. We bring social life back to seniors, no matter where they live. So, how does it work? We use eco-friendly electric buses, staffed with trained volunteers and medical support, to host on-board and localist activities. Seniors are picked up, cared for, and returned home safely. Every event is advertised through both digital and traditional media, phone calls and posters. So even those with low-tech literacy are not left behind. Our target market is older adults in remote areas and urban fringe suburbs, where cultural, health, and social service are limited. We also support family caregivers by reducing emotional and logistical burdens. And what is the market size? Based on AIHW and the National Rural Health Alliance, over 25% of older Australians live outside major cities. That's hundreds of thousands of potential users. We reach them. We will reach them through a hybrid promotion strategy, partnership with local council, community centers, and churches, combined with engaging social media campaigns and our official website for booking and updates. In short, we are not just offering transport, we are offering belonging, dignity, and connection on wheels. Thank you, and Jing Chen goes after me to answer the first question.
Thanks for Wei Chen and Zoe's presentation. Let's start the part 2. Regarding question A, I think our product's main competitors are the local traditional elderly care service institutions. In the Australian elderly care service market, as of September 30, 2023, 750 approved providers were managing nearly 220,000 operational beds. These institutions fall into two groups. Retirement villages blend independent living with community amenities. But 69% of beds are in urban areas, leaving remote towns underserved. Nursing homes offer medical and daily living support but lack flexible social or cultural programs. By contrast, our program delivers four decisive advantages. Firstly, our fleet of electric buses brings services directly into suburban and rural communities, shattering the geographical constraints of fixed site care. Secondly, we design each program around local culture and interests, such as pepper cutting in Chinese neighborhoods. Thirdly, our use of electric vehicles adheres to the highest ESG standards, substantially reducing carbon emissions. Finally, through a multi-channel outreach strategy, official websites, social media, and SEO combined with community notice boards and partnerships with local governments and faith groups, we guarantee that every senior, regardless of digital literacy, receives timely information and can participate fully. This integrated model of mobility, customization, sustainability, and communication positions this program well beyond traditional ways in scope, user experience, and social responsibility. Thank you.
Thank you, Jingchen. I'm Debo. Next, I will show you the market research we have done and the reason why our product is successful. In the market research, first, we investigate the employment for the elderly care industry and find that the industry lacks qualified employees due to the low wages and the job instability, which affect the quality and the availability of the care industry. Secondly, we conduct the relevant research on the elderly cares law and find that new regulations of the elderly cares are about to be launched. Third, we've also done a SWOT and a Pearson analysis on the company and find that the company faced certain risks under the influence of the increasing strict supervision and the environmental awareness. For the successful reason, we are confident about our products. First, our product is designed for the megatrend of the aging. Mobile trains can effectively connect the elderly who have difficulties traveling and socializing due to the inconvenience transportations and living in a remote area. Second, the main body of the Serendipity on Wheels project used the clean energy for the operations, which is expected to reduce the carbon emission by 20% in 2 years. Actively respond to the government policy can better obtain the government support and also improve the company reputation. Finally, our products are inclusive and flexible. We can provide a personalized service for the elderly from different cultural backgrounds, which makes our products with more user group and have a deep potential consumer. That's all. Next, Zhelang will share his part with you. Thank you.
Moving on, although the Serendipity on the Wheels can provide a scalable and inclusive way to deliver enrichment activity to seniors, several risks should be considered. The first one is the sustainability. The high cost of the modifications for service and the battery charging infrastructures may affect long-term affordability. Moreover, alternative transportation should be prepared because of the limited battery range. Let's look at some statistics. According to recent studies, air conditioning can increase the energy consumption up to 60%, and hilly road can increase the consumptions up to the 50%. During the high passenger load, the consumptions can surge as much as 71%. To manage it, some fuel-powered vehicles should be prepared to some special situations. Consequently, the emissions issues still exist to some extent.
Another one is the cultural risk. If the activities are not suitable for the local demographics, the seniors may feel disengaged. Cultural insensitivity such as the inappropriate music, language barrier, and religious misunderstanding may reduce the participation and damage the brand's inclusive image. So the project can collaborate with the cultural advisors and design some religion-specific modules, such as bilingual sessions, musical preference, and food-based event. That's our presentation. Thank you.